Welcome to Kenya Television Service, and thank you so much for joining this week's episode of Entrepreneurial Spark, a program that airs in Kenya Television Service every Wednesday between 8:30 and 9 p.m. My name is Anastasia Marietta, and today I am joined by professionals and people who are doing business. Lady who's been in agribusiness, and again, she's not restricted to just that. Helen, karibu sana to KTS.
Welcome.
So, on the other side, I have a resident analyst, Dr. David. Welcome to this program. So, Madam Helen, let's talk about what is happening. You can see so many threads and so much good things.
Welcome.
Yeah.
Yes, this is my workshop. I call it a workshop because this is where I use. After work outside there, I come to my workshop. I do a lot of knitting. I knit mostly sweaters, all types of sweaters. Baby sweaters, baby suits, skirts, blouses, all sorts of sweaters.
So maybe you can tell us when you began this type of business, because it's a type of business, I understand you knit them and sell them out there.
Yes.
Yeah.
I started them in 2002.
Yeah.
That's when I started this business. I ventured into this business because I felt I had a skill. I think I got this skill from my mom. So I also wanted to put it into practice. So when I started knitting, I found the market outside there, it's demanding. So I started knitting a lot of sweaters in 2002. That's when but this place, I moved here last year. I have not even finished the 1 year. That's why I'm in this room.
Let me bring in Dr. David. Let us talk about being a professional in this field. Let us talk about this kind of business. It's not a common kind of business for small-scale business people to tap into. What do you think about it?
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
I want, first of all, to really congratulate Helen for being what you call a diversified entrepreneur. She's doing agribusiness. She's now doing some knitting. And surprisingly, she says she's not really trained on all these issues. So if you look at her background, I think her background played a very critical role in preparing her for entrepreneurial ventures. If you look at this kind of business, you always often find this business in urban areas, in esque sites, premises, and so on and so forth. But for her, she's doing it at her home, meaning that she's going to cut costs in terms of maybe rental space and the rest. So I think our approach is extremely innovative in the sense that she has identified a market, and therefore what she does is that she produces the product and perhaps maybe takes to the market, or the consumers come purchasing this product. So this is a high-skill kind of enterprise, but I think being a teacher, as you have said, she's really doing pretty well in terms of venturing into areas which are a bit unique. And at times maybe you might realize it could need a lot of capital outlay if you have to import machines from other countries. That is really pretty encouraging to have an entrepreneur in a small scale engaging in some technical enterprise like this.
Thank you so much, Dr. Let's now move back to you, Madam Helen. Let's talk about how you procure the raw materials. You see, it's you need using thread. How do you do that?
Yes, I get the raw materials from where I get the machines. These machines, I get them from Thailand, and most of these machines are very expensive. Like the machine behind you, it goes at 180,000. So wherever I get these machines, that's where I get the raw materials. And the threads, I use unique threads. The threads I have, they are corn-like type of threads. They are not like the ones we get from Kenneth. So these ones are very special threads, and I get them from Thailand. Then as I get them, I'm now the one to match them, mix them, to come out with the products.
So you want to say you are the designer?
I'm the designer.
You design the type of products to
make? And the type of the colors I need. Like now, I can have 3 of these, and I have a small machine here. This is the machine I use in mixing and designing the type of the color I want.
What is the name of the machine?
This is a wool winder.
Okay.
It is a wool winder, and the wool winder is meant to mix the threads to come out with the design I want and the type of the sweat I want to make.
Maybe briefly before we move on, you can tell us how coming up with something like this cut, what it takes. How do you start it?
Now, like this one, I have a skill. But I have, first of all, to design what I want. If it is a skirt like this one, I have, first of all, to mix the threads. Then I have different machines for different sweaters. Like now, this skirt, it is meant by this machine. This sweater is made by this machine. Something like this one is also meant with a different machine. So when I start with this skirt like this one, like now this skirt is a very unique skirt. Yeah. We don't have it in the market. So I have to design first of all the thread, the color, and the design. Then I make. I have to make the colors. Then I go to the machine which is making this one. Yeah. When I come to a sweater like this one, this is a sweater, we call it chunky. This sweater is also made by different machine. So this thread is not the one which is like this one. They are quite different. So I have to choose the type of thread to use and which type of sweater. Yes.
So you were saying you are the only brain behind every product.
Every product which is here. Yes, I'm the designer. Yeah. And I also have one mom there who is also helping me in knitting, because sometimes I go out, I leave her knitting.
Maybe I'll bring Dr. David in here. Most of the entrepreneurs in our society today are being restricted in that, you can do one thing, but you can't do the other. For you to come up with a product which is finished, like what Madam Helen is doing, you need to outsource. What do you think about that, and what can you advise about that? Such being some of the issues that can restrict someone in venturing into a successful venture like this.
First of all, I want to really appreciate that there is what we call a sweater skirt. I haven't seen. I think this is the first time I'm seeing a sweater skirt. Yeah, so I would wish to see you putting on very soon, so that we can see the product. Now, with regard to the stages of this production, you realize that what large-scale companies do is that they could actually be buying the threads which are already mixed, meaning that you could outsource specific services to other companies. But you see, for her, if she has to do that, then it would be very expensive. Yeah. So because she has the skill and she has the machine, which is actually much cheaper really to buy the machine than to outsource all the time, she could now be able to really mix. And the most beautiful thing about her is that she can design. She has that ability, that innovative ability of designing. Because I'm seeing a sweater like this.
Yeah. It's a beautiful piece.
Is quite beautiful. I don't think even large-scale companies at times hardly come up with this. So I don't know whether she's been able to really attend a trade fair and you compete with major companies like Kenneth and the rest, so that they see a product produced from a small, humble abode like this is being, could sell in the market. This is a material which can be exported, so to speak. And that is why, like in Kenya, we have ACOA. ACOA is an American project which deals with apparel or clothes, where factories do this and then they export to America. We would want to rope in such kind of people like Ellen, so that other than the jeans and the others that we do at EPZ in Nairobi, we could still enable her to expand our products and therefore sell out. When we are buying mitumba, we should be exporting this. So generally, I think it is about the commitment that she has, about the diligence in trying to come up with a product, because innovative people must be thinking of how to come up with a pattern. You cannot just wake up one morning and say, let me have this pattern. So it's about intelligence.
So do you think for Madam Helen to come up with this project is something unique or something that can be done? People out there just seated and complaining, I can do this, but I can't do this. And for me to produce certain item, it has to come as a package.
It is indeed doable. It's indeed doable. That is why, if you have the heart, if you have the commitment, you can do it. Majority of us complain of being unemployed because we are looking for a formal job. But there are jobs outside there which are really well paying. If you look at this and she commits herself to this and she gets the right market, like maybe she could be given a task to supply maybe a school, so that every year you are selling like 120 to 200 pieces. That in itself is likely to sustain the enterprise that you are. And as you expand your market, as long as what is very critical is she must have the right product, a premium product, which will outsmart other products in the market, because she's not operating in isolation. There are some other competitors. So for you really to stand tall among these other competitors, you must always improve the quality of your product. Let it be above the rest so that you can still have that market. So we are just whining that there is no employment, but if fellows can fold their sleeves and either go to a business or engage in such kind of unique, this is actually a unique enterprise. You can do pretty well. You cannot tell me that you are aware there was a kind of project in in a village like this.
I was not.
Yeah, you cannot. Yeah.
And of course, we can see Madam Helen is producing high quality products from even the bread that she's using, which is very unique from what we're seeing most in the markets. So, Madam Helen, maybe you can explain to us how many of such sweaters, like the one we've seen, of such skirts, can you produce in a day?
In a day, like if I start a day very early in the morning, I can produce 8 to 10 of these.
The big size?
The big size.
Yeah.
Like now this one, I can produce 8 to 10 of them.
Yeah.
Yes. Per day.
And what is the selling price for each?
For each, like
retail,
now,
retail price.
The retail price, like now this one is 750. This size is 550. This size is 350.
What does it depend on? The money?
Yes, it depends on the much thread it has taken, the raw material and the labor. Because now, like this one, it has taken almost a bundle of thread. That is also around 5 to 10 threads. So the cost of the thread plus the cost of labor, it is now the selling price.
By labor, you mean even the design?
The creativity. Yes, I have to pay myself.
Yeah, definitely.
Yes,
definitely.
yes.
So what do you do with the products that you produce in here?
Yes.
So nice sweaters and nice skirts. Yeah.
Yes, I take them to markets. We have open markets. I take them to boutiques because my sweaters are unique. These sweaters are not everywhere. These are not like the other ones, like the school uniform sweaters. So the ones which are very unique, I take them to boutiques and I take them to open markets. I also have customers within who come home. Yes.
So the boutiques, you take your products. Do you have like people you signed a contract with to be supplying or just go out?
No, I have some. I have some who have given me the contracts to make them and supply to them. Yes.
Yeah, from the way Madam Helen is speaking with Dr. David, it's quite evident that she has quite an issue with our marketing. Because in the current world, she's not talked about online marketing, which is something that is so much working for everyone. Maybe you can advise her on marketing.
Well, online marketing is good, especially if you have maybe a large number of units that you want to sell. But if you can serve your market and your products are not really saturating the market, you can still use the personal selling. She can still have contacts with people in the boutique so that when she does the units, she can be able to drop them there. And I assume when it is being bought, at times, there are two options. She can sell to the boutique owner for them to sell at a higher price and make their margin. Or she could drop these items there so that when it is being sold, she gives a commission to the owner of the boutique. But online selling, she can use it especially for such kind of products because they are good quality. She can use, I don't know whether she has the idea on how perhaps maybe to package it and maybe put it online. Maybe that could be like an aspect for most entrepreneurs. So if there is a way in which entrepreneurs can be trained so that we can uplift them to the platform online.
Being a professional, maybe you can give us some advice apart from what she's doing.
The advice is that we are not able to really train our entrepreneurs on e-marketing. And the other challenge we face is when you train them, they fear. But I'm happy that she can import her products from, say, Thailand. Meaning that she has that ability really to use online. Like you could use the Samsung platform to tell them, other than buying your products, I can still also export my products to you. So we need to really have maybe some certain service providers who can help train these people to know how to at least have the knowledge of online marketing. But it's indeed a very good way. Another aspect, maybe she can use WhatsApp. WhatsApp is the easiest because you can snap this particular sweater and you upload to maybe some WhatsApp groups, and then you perhaps maybe indicate a price. From there, then, you can find your local market still. Like for me, I can make an order for this one or for my size. Meaning that if I put on this, somebody will ask me, where did you get this sweater? And therefore, I do another marketing for her. I give the contact and so on and so forth. So she could use the Facebook, WhatsApp, social media platform, so to speak, to really deliver maybe our marketing goals.
Let's now take a short commercial break. We'll be back with more details about this very creative innovation.